Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Season 5 of our Thonon Évian save. The off-season's been interesting. It's been a little tough. I did play the first game because I just wanted to get one out of the way just to see, because I changed the tactics slightly. So I just wanted to see. Things have gone better than expected. I have gone the youth route for some positions and signed players where I could. It'll be interesting. Now, I am a bit under budget, and I've managed to keep some good funds in. Obviously, I'm trying not to spend too close because I want to be able to have some reinforcements, but I have found some good players in some good positions, and I do have someone returning from last season, and one of the big guys returns, so that's a big one. He probably won't feature as much this season, but he's going to be very, very useful. So I'm excited to get into things. I'll show you guys the first result. We'll watch a bit of the highlights of that. We'll go through the transfers. And then we can also take a look at our first opponent, which will be Brest, in what is going to be quite interesting season, as we look to try to replicate the success we had last year of challenging for the title and making it to the playoff final, where we did end up losing on penalties to Toulouse. Now, I think this team is weaker than last season, I will say, but the reason it's weaker is I've invested in a youth who I feel will help us, I feel will grow and thus make us better in a year or two. So that's the route I've gone, because I think it's better to get some established people. We got some older players in last year, and they're going to start aging. So if we can get these young guys in now to help them progress, and the old guys teach the young guys, we can try to get a bit of a balance. Like, our squad is very much this and this. We need it to be more like this, in my opinion, to challenge and go to League One. Because if we go to League One and we're already like this, it's just going to go like this. It's not going to go like this. So we need to balance out the ages a bit more and to have some better levels of that. But we'll look at things, we'll talk about it all, and we'll go through the squad, and I'll show you guys all the new signings and what's happened and all that fun stuff. Okay, guys, so, as you can see, first game of the season, we did win. So we won 1-0, which is nice to see. We hammered teams in friendlies. We had a very, very good preseason. Played some second teams and stuff like that. Tried to do some good stuff there. Played some weaker teams as well, with some teams on our level too. These three guys here, as well as a bit of a weaker team too. So these are pretty good in that sense. I mean, you can see Stade Laval are in our division. Orleans are similar to us. This is all, unfortunately, reputations, how you do the friendlies, but it's pretty good, so I'm happy with that. The season prediction is second last. So we moved up one spot, which is nice to see. So we've gone up one, which is a good feeling. Now, we did beat third place Sochaux. We do have Montpellier now in the division, which is going to be really tough to deal with, especially because when you look at some of the players that they have already, they have guys worth 24 million in the second tier. So, yeah, it's pretty insane. So they have some really, really good players. So Montpellier are going to be really hard to beat. But I think there's some good stuff to do, and I have some good feelings about a lot of it. But yeah, that's where we are. Media prediction has us in 16th, so they think we'll do a little better than before, which is nice. So they think we're going to be making it out, while the season preview thinks otherwise. But with that all being said, I think it's time we take a look at all the players that have come in. So, here's all our signings. Lots of free transfers, as you could see. I spent big on the loan fee because he can join us later. So that's the reason why we have a buyout option on him. And also I made money. But so, last season, obviously, you know, all these stuff. But there's one signing who did happen last year who you should know about. And that is Morten Lorentzen. To me, he seems like a very, very high-quality prospect. 12 determination isn't the most incredible, and the 10 heading is not what I'd love to see for someone of his height. But 13 first touch, 13 marking, 15 tackling, 15 positioning, it's pretty good. Now, the dribbling isn't the best, nor is the passing, and nor is the pace or agility. But I think there's a lot of other stuff which is really, really good, and we've runs with the ball rarely to help deal with that. So there's a lot here to like, and I'm really excited by it. He did pretty well the first game. He's probably going to play on the right side of defense, just because he's not good enough to be a libero. But there's a lot to like about him, in my opinion. I think there's something here. He might need to be turned into a more defensive one, but I think for a 19-year-old on a free who's a U20 international from a Danish, I don't even know what division side, I'm happy with that. I'm going to take it. Like, I'm not complaining. He's got great resale value, and he's just going to be mostly pure profit. So it's there's a lot of good stuff. Obviously, he has to improve agility, acceleration, speed are great, and consistency. But to me, there's a lot of good stuff here that I think could be really useful. So, and he's training really well. So he's got to grow and he's got to develop. So we'll see how that happens. But it's something that I'm excited by. So in terms of release players, we only released one. Guivier, he's yet to find his side, but I felt it was the right decision. He played well for us in his 2 seasons with us. But it just wasn't enough to really, I felt, keep him around, though I am really thankful what he's done and his impact. He had a good impact over those periods, so, you know, we'll see. Never know. Maybe he turns into something in the future. But in terms of the players in, we did another option where we sold a player we brought in last season, so I sold Umet Pekuk. Umet, I just called him that. We sold him to Lorient for 575k with the chance to go up to 850k, but loaned him back in for the season, which is good. We sent Gallego and Nasingi out both on loan, paying their full wages as well as some of their some fee as well, which is nice. So we got 600k in terms of outs. We then brought in Dejan Tekek, Teket. I don't know how you say it, but we've brought him in, ex-Reading Academy player, played last season at Amiens, and did quite well in League 2. 7 games, 1 goal, 6.85. Last season didn't do as well, but to me, there's someone here that could be quite good. He's played in the first division, so he's got experience there too. And I think after a solid last season, to me, he seems like someone on a free, which is quite interesting. He's able to play Segundo Volante, and he can play defensive midfielder, which are quite good, or ball winner. And the big thing for me is the get forwards whenever possible, the work rate and the stamina are the really big ones. So he may not be as technically gifted as other players, but I really like the look of him in terms of a hard-working midfielder. Now, he's not going to be the end-all, be-all, but he's just going to be someone that I think will help bridge the gap for a bit, and being a 24-year-old player, he's someone that can stick around for a season or two and really help impact the team. Now, he doesn't like big matches, which isn't great, but again, the issue is we have the reputation of like a freaking team in the 10th tier of England. I mean, I cannot sign anyone. The amount of times I try to sign people and other people go in and I just don't get them, or when I go to look for I find a player that's good and then I say, oh, do you want to join me? No. So it's pretty rough. We signed Frank Moerman, a young striker. Now he's 20 years old, young Belgian from a youth team in Belgium. Similar route as that we have been using. Belgium has a lot of really good youngsters, so I've been scouting there. Physical specimen. That's what I'd say about him. Really good determination, really good flair. The dribbling, I'm scared for his ability. I think his eyes might be like too big for the ball or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's there's some good stuff and there's some bad stuff. But he's got really high determination, and I think he can grow. So that's why we brought him in. He's not really on an impact sub, as you can see. We're not expecting him to be doing bits this year. He's a lot more of a bring him in, help and impact in the future, but nothing too concerned right now. He's yet to even play a game as he joined so recently. So that's another thing too. Another one is Jean Taegon. So he's a Korean player who I have a lot higher hopes for. Again, another physical specimen here. Both 5'9", but a really high natural fitness, really good pace, acceleration, stamina, balance, and agility. Great finishing, great first touch, great technique and work rate, as well as anticipation. So to me, there's a lot to like about this guy, and he did really, really well in Spain. So really putting up really good numbers in low divisions in Spain. So it's a bit of a risk, obviously, to bring him up to the division so quickly. But to me, there's a lot to like here. Now, I don't care about the fairly poor in the air or the strength. That's not his game. His game is not to be doing that. He likes to come deep and get it, which I think we might need to try to get off, but we'll see how that works. But to me, that's not his game, so I don't really care about that. The competitive streak, I don't totally love, but, you know, it's okay. He's a striker. Consistency, not great. But I don't agree with that. I think, though, that there's a lot of other really good stuff. And also, the fairly professional thing is really nice to me. So I'm just excited to see what he can do. I believe he can become a European citizen soon. He's trained in Spain. No, he's not. He's not been there too long. So, yeah. So it'll take a little bit of time. So he has 1,800 days left. Unfortunate, but still, there's some good stuff there. Now, another player we've brought in is a new goalkeeper. I love Ronaldo, and I think he's brilliant, but this guy's better. And when he became available, I felt it was the right time to move. Now, we were going to have both of them this season, but I think it's better to have someone else than just Bamba as the backup, because I don't think Bamba's really it anymore. I liked him a lot, but he's just not, like, look at his throwing reflexes. I mean, I know this guy's not, like, miles better, but there's some stuff that I just kind of I'm happier about. Like, the passing is 11. You guys can see the punching tendency is worse, which I don't particularly love, but the strength is a lot better, so this guy should be much better in the air. You look at some of the concentration is there. Like, if you look at this stuff, like, first touch is a 4, his is a 10. There's just a lot better stuff to like, and I think he'll be really good. And he had a really great game, 7.7 in the first game, stood on his head with a few really good saves. So I'm much happier with that. On top of that, we have a new 10 who's been loaned in to replace Diakite. Now, he's going to be playing Advanced Playmaker, as we're going to change up the system a little bit, but I quite like the fact that he's two-footed, got some really good physicals, which again, we're looking a lot towards the physicals with this team, and there's some ability to move out wide or even drop deeper if need be. So I think we're mainly play him again, but I quite like the look of him, bit of a taller guy, got some physical height to him, and yeah, I don't know, I'm excited to see. Our main guy, though, is going to be Faraj this season. He has been given the reins to be the star in this position. So I'm really excited to see what he can do. But he's been given the reins. This guy's going to be good. I'm excited to see how he does. He's not the best first game, but not been here too long, so I can understand it. Really, first game thrown in at the deep end. Now, a player that I'm really excited to see if we can possibly sign him in the future. Whatever. Oh, no, yeah. I tried to sign him, but they wouldn't, so I loaned him in instead. But I think I can sign him at the end of the season. But I'm excited to see what he can do. Runs with the ball down the right, gets forward whenever possible, which is brilliant. He's big on big matches, consistency, speed, acceleration. There's a lot I like here. I don't really mind too much about the air, but I'm really excited. I think there's a lot to like about this guy, and he had a great game, 7.0 in the first game, and I'm just looking forward to seeing what he can do, because I think there's a lot of great stuff. We see complete wing back on support, marking, tackling, all those stuff like that. Nothing's like stands out, but there's a lot of good things at a like good enough level to make a difference. And the determination being really high is nice as well. So I'm really excited about him. I think he's a quite good player. We'll see how that goes. But I'm feeling good. Feeling very, very good about him. So that's the signings. That's everybody. Now the team itself, this is the team. This is our new lineup. So the left side now is more attacking. Sibo sits more and helps do some more defensive work. In essence, we're trying to have a 2-2-3-2-1 now is kind of the shape. So I want the Kamara to push up here, so Sibo and Kamara together. Then I want Lays and Engdahl to be kind of this next line with Niang, and then you have these two ahead of them, and then him up there. Or you might see it, which I'm hoping to as well, 2-2-4-2. With him pushing high, him sitting here, him pushing up there, and the two on the side of them. So stuff like that. Just trying to create a good stretch of play in that sense. But that's what we're looking to do. We still have Daubin. We also have, I forgot to mention, we have a player who's going to be a 10. This is some guy I signed last season who has a lot of potential in my mind. I think there's a lot of room to grow, and I'm quite excited to see what he can do. He's going to be our 4th choice 10 this season. But I'm going to have him be a shadow striker because he's got really, really good finishing instead of an advanced playmaker on attack. since there's no need for it. But we're going to have him be a shadow striker, so we're going to see how it goes. I'm excited to see. We're already training arrives late in opponent's area. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how he goes, because I think there's a lot of good to come out of this guy, and he could be something pretty special. So we'll see what happens, but he's going to be that 4th choice player. But this is pretty much the team. The player I mentioned returning is Ogbamudia. He's back. Another year in the squad. I'm loving that after how good he was last year. 7.14. I mean, you can't complain. 3 player of the matches as a center back. I mean, he's unreal. We got him for free this time. I got him for less money this year, too. They let me take it for less because I think they were so impressed. But yeah, I'm loving it. I mean, they literally are two of my favorite German teams. And if we look to, his contract expires in 2030, so unfortunately we can't really get him. But, you know, maybe we can try to finagle something if we get to the first tier, because at this point, he's just a household item. And I really need to get a face for him. He's just a household item in the team. I love him. He's brilliant. So I'm going to have to see if I can find a face for him. But he's been amazing. So hopefully he can do just as good this season. And he's already started off on the right foot. The other thing is, Zebo may leave us before the end of the window. He has opted to leave at the end of his contract. So I did offer him out to a few teams. I may transfer list him, but I'm going to wait to see if I can find another option for Zebo instead before doing anything with that. But we'll see. No set thing yet there. I would be interested in getting him out though, because then it gives us Umet has a full reign. Excuse me, I have the hiccups to be that DM, the backup DM at least. So we'll see how that goes. But right now we have 5, and then I can just try to sign someone with youth player, or I don't know. I can look around and figure out what I want to do. But just even a little bit of money here and there. So that's the team. That's what we're working with. First game of the season was against Sochaux. We definitely had the better... they had 3 clear-cut chances. We had 2. We definitely had the better chances, created some good opportunities, and managed to score our first goal of the season through Williams. They didn't get anything on target, which was the big thing. The keeper did really, really well. He closed down angles, made a really, really big difference in the game, and had a really big impact, too. So I was really happy to see that. You can see here's the goal. So Faraj got it off our throw-in. Ruke gets it here. He got it to Niang, who quick clip into the box, led it to falling to Williams, who managed to fire home and give us a 1-0 win over Sochaux. So I'm pretty happy with things. I think we're in a good spot to challenge, again, a bit up the league. I don't know if we'll be in the hunt for promotion, but I think we'll do pretty well. And again, avoid relegation is the thing there, and just to be competitive in the cups there. Nothing interesting. I'm trying to think. Did I set anything to... I'm trying to remember. I did something with the training ground. No, yes, we completed the youth facilities. That's what it was. We included improving our youth facilities. So that is... Sorry, club info now. That means we are up to an 8! Yeah, let's go, guys! It's terrible. It is really, really bad. Yeah, we don't have great... The youth recruitment and youth junior coaching is awful. And they won't change it. They will not let me do anything to change it. So, it's really tough. I'm trying to... Does it just like... Yeah, it does skip. So it goes from 2015 to 2020. Yeah. Yeah, so it's rough in that sense. But 148, so we're getting close. We're 2 games away from 150, which is pretty cool. But we'll see how things go. I think this season will be an interesting one for sure. But without further ado, I think it's time to get into our first game. Well, first game for you guys this year, but my second game of the season against Brest. So the big thing is Zebo on the bench. You are going to start because that's where I want you. You're still injured, which sucks, so you're on the bench. Do this. I forget what are we training him to be? He is being the advanced playmaker, yeah. So he's going to be training in that role, so I'll have him play there today. I don't think anyone else I really want to change. The only one maybe would be Ogbamudia or Dieng, but I think everything else I'm pretty happy with. Ronaldo on the bench. My only feeling is maybe... Let's take a look at the opposition and just see. What's their front line looking like? Not the fastest guy. There. Yeah, Pereira's pretty quick. He's not, though. Oh, no, wait. Not quick celery, but he's got good pace. I think we have to go... We should probably go Ogbamudia this game. So we'll go Ogbamudia this game. Look at that. Green. Lovely green. So we'll go that. We'll send him out. I'm gonna swap those two between, like, better games Ogbamudia... quicker opponents Ogbamudia plays, slower opponents the other guy plays. Just because I think it's the better decision. Just to help with him not getting overrun down that side. Yeah, I'd like for him to play, but he's injured. Yeah, so it is the front three they went with. They had a slight change. They changed him. The Icelandic guy isn't in. Alright. Second game of this new season. And already a chance. Yeah, Colley's also injured, so that's why Leas is playing. And we've kept Hamzawi around. I wanted to get rid of him, but he didn't really want to go at all. So I figured I'll keep him, just be an extra choice at wingback. So I have 5. I have 5 players I can play at. Early chance! Early goal! There we go! That's a really good one to start. The reason that advanced playmaker role is really making a difference now. Because he's pushing higher. And look at that, the run through the middle, that striker going up. That's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for with this team as well. All right. It's a good start. Defensively solid as well. That's been our big thing, I think, with this team. Is the defensive unit that we have amassed now has been really solid for us, which has made a real big difference. Good tackle. Well done. Williams, come on. Put some pressure. Stop this cross. Oh my god. That's terrible. Oh, I was just saying how good they were. I jinxed it too, but this is terrible. I mean, it's annoying that we let this cross off, but where does it break down in the middle? Is it him that scores? No, it's him. So it's Kamara and Majic. Yeah, Kamara just loses his man. I think we might want to change that, because if he is going to be used as a target, mainly. Let's go with that. Let's move to a ball-playing defender. Don't need to dribble more. Tackle harder. Marks position, which is the striker. Right, he's at striker. So let's just check the opposition. So, yeah, he's at striker center. So, cool. We'll have Camera dealing with Mark's position. Mark tighter. Good. Hopefully help with some stuff there. Because if he's going to be that more, like, target for them, target, like, forward type player, Having camera using his height and stuff will make a big difference. Well done, Williams. Never mind, he's not going to take it. Majic. Well done. This is great possession. Lovely ball out wide. Back to camera. Good. Switch it again. Switch it again. Alright, that's fine. Switch now, Ogbamudia. Switch it. Get it switched. Good. And we can go back this way. Down the line's not on. Go back inside. Oh, lovely idea. Nothing from it. Lays can get there. Chance. Oh! How about that for a finish? Farage, the man we signed as a possible replacement last season, is just continuing to decide that he is going to make this 10 role his own at this team. How good is that? Touch, finish, top corner. My word, he is unreal. He's been the best sign. I think him and Ogbamudia have been two of the best signings I've made in this save so far. He's a complete forward, but I think that change has helped a lot. Cameron's having a bit of a rough game, but he's done much better since then. Willems, I don't know if you're any good at these. Time to prove me wrong. Okay, how long are you going to take on this? Oh, that was pretty crap. 10? I feel like Farage is better than that. No. My best free kick taker is a 10? Damn. It was a good first half for sure. I think we're going to take you off for Ruke. And then defensively, how is Dieng compared? So 12 marking, but he's not as tall. That guy's pretty big, right? He's only 6'2". Dieng is 5'11". I don't love it, but I mean, we have much more height here. Majic, I don't want to. He's too short for sure. I mean, I could do that, but I'd have to then make him like a deep-lying playmaker. But I think we're doing okay. I think we'll leave it how it is. I mean, I don't think Ogbamudia is that good on the... No, he's not either. I mean, he could possibly do it. It's just camera's so good in this role. Yeah, we'll leave it be for now. Leave it be for now. Let's go mixed crosses, but let's try to push this ball down the wings. Adjust our approach a little bit this half. Corner. Can we get something? Camera! Makes up for his earlier mistake. I was right to keep him on the pitch. And that's a goal to put us up 3-1 against Brest. There we go. Made a sub at halftime. We'll bring in a new striker. I'm happy he's done that. He's made up for his error. Yang is tiring a little bit. Both them are. Oh, chance for a set piece here. I was about to make a few changes off the bar. My word. Okay. One. You two are injured. I think let's go to our more defensive shape. We'll go this. We'll go this. Do with their central striker because it's been working really, really well. And then Zibo for Niang. And yeah, that's all 5. Cool. Give them praise for how they've played. Tell them you got a really good job. They have a corner now. Ay, ay, ay. Someone just loses their mark. Come on. And on the post, too. It's right above you. Ugh. Give them praise. Just tell them they're doing well. So they keep it up. I know they're going more attacking. We're suited well. Oh boy. Well done, you two. Nice. Ay, ay, ay. Just get it forwards. Wow, that's a big freaking save. I don't know why Lays is just sitting on the ball. He's got to get it off his feet. Good block. Why has he not done that? He's just got to get it off his feet. Good header clear. Ay, ay, ay. Lays nearly cost us there at the end with a bit of a poor decision. That was a little scary, but well done in the end. Well done in the end. So I'll take that. Again, it's another win, another points. I'm not expecting us to be like the greatest team and blow teams out, so I'm happy with it. We did what we needed to. We got the results, and if our striker was better, we'd be in a good spot. But, you know, hey, I'm not complaining. We're getting stuff done. Wow, beat Montpellier 2-0, damn. Well, can't complain. 2 wins from 2, 6 points. Excuse me. 2 goal difference as well. Not bad at all for us. Not bad at all. So, with that being said, our next time around will be Nimes and Dijon as I take on Châteauroux, Montpellier, Red Star, and Bastia on my own. So, that'll be a tough one. Those will be some tough games, but I have the utmost confidence that we will be able to get some results against a few of these. I think Bastia and Red Star and Chateau, we can get some. I don't think about Montpellier, but, you know, I've been impressed with so far. Maybe our formation will keep working, and we also have that counter-attacking one, which has been quite good itself. So, thank you again for watching everyone. If you guys did really enjoy this one. It's a new season, new players, new everything, so it's exciting, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys this one, but we'll see how we can go. Hope we don't get in trouble or anything sacked-wise, but it started off good so far. It's just we've brought in a lot of young players in certain positions, so I'm a little nervous about some things, but we'll see. I think it's a good start. It's a good feeling to start off this way. A bad start would have a very different feeling, but with preseason and the first 2 games, I'm feeling much better about how things are going to go. So that's a plus. But thank you again for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the future episodes or tactic videos that have been coming out consistently. Thanks, guys, and I'm sure to catch you in the next one where we take on Nimes and Dijon in episode 32.